Hello everyone, welcome back to Second Life Travels once again. Today we're looking at Adored with the subtitle of For Bambi, which you'll understand what that means in just a few moments when the message pops up. And it's a rather Asian-inspired sim, and it looks pretty neat, and it pretty much trails around an entire region. Nothing you have to go too far off the beaten path for. Mostly you can see all the sights from the trail. I really like this little stream coming through here, like this right here. That's a really nice touch. Don't see something like this too often. Yeah, you can see a lot of lanterns floating around on the water right around us at the starting point. You also see little lantern kite type things hanging out here. Yeah, here's the message I was talking about. Is the region is a gift for Bambi Nora Brent, who is actually apparently the person that made Missing Melody that we took a look at last month, which is an interesting coincidence. I did not plan that at all. But yeah, this is a very limited time sim. For about a month it's hanging around. It's probably going to be definitely gone by the time this actually uploads. We also have some nice Animesh reindeers hanging around too. Even somebody that's hanging around as a Sataris, I think. I think the reindeer is causing this little circle around here as a form of radius, perhaps? Of where it can go. I'm not quite sure on that. Can see an old shrine like this. Kind of reminds me of the stuff I saw at Kagami. Oh, almost missed this bench over here. Don't want to do that. Can see a little sway to the sunflower here. It's almost like it's sitting on the bench itself. But already we're getting out of the foresty area and heading into what looks kind of like a savanna or like a plains type area. And we see kitsune hanging around in the grass, the tall grass. And they seem to be Animesh types as well. You can see very thin trees hanging around with like very few leaves on them. Take a look at this kitsune right here. Very colorful. Yeah, they do appear to be Animesh as well, I think. So it's neat to see that people are starting to create more things, Animesh, that actually move around instead of are stationary. It looks like we have some, like a ruined building over here, but there's a nice little shed here with a tree growing into it. That's pretty neat. We also have what looks to be a tiny island over here too, with some, I don't know if maybe it's like a farm or something along those lines, because I see a lot of like plant type things that might be something that's farmed in a row. Or maybe it's just a field of flowers, perhaps. It looks like we have wolves here too, Animesh wolves. Nice little sitting spot here with the crescent moon. Yeah, here are the wolves. One's howling off at us. And one of them's black and one of them's white. I just noticed that contrast there. And we have a nice giant tree here, or at least a giant trunk of a tree. I think it might be kind of a bit shattered there at the top, but it's pretty nice and big anyways. It looks like we have a bird hanging out in a hole right here too. Oh, we ran right into some deer here. And these ones I don't think are Animesh. They look to be regular animation. But they look nice anyways, because usually you don't see animated deer so much. That's an interesting looking type of flower off of there. Yeah, nice little mesh of deer. You can even see some baby deer over there. That's pretty neat. Yeah, you can kind of tell that I was talking about earlier was that it seems to be quite on a trail, as you can see. You pretty much get to see everything on the sim if you just follow the trails. This is actually pretty nice looking right here. Like, this is something I'd usually probably see around winter, but I like the look of it now anyways. Like, these type of things where you get to walk through something like this, it's always super nice looking. Get some neat looking lanterns here. Some dragon lanterns, it looks like. Dragons hanging out on them. It looks like we're going through some gates here. I just noticed the trees here are like super long. I think they're like pine trees, perhaps? Something along those lines. Another one of these tunnels. Neat. They seem to be getting longer almost, I think. And we got a nice little bench here to sit down on if we wanted to. And even a giant calico cat here. Hanging out on some fluffy flowers, it looks like, or something along those lines. I see some sort of structure up ahead. Oh, we got a village of flying monkeys, it looks like. Can't say I usually see that. It's a neat little setup, though. I like it. Because it's called the Neverland Palace, it looks like. Like, it almost makes me think of a micro spot. It actually looks like we've almost come full circle already. Nice little rock there. Yeah, the Sitaris is back. I guess they must have started going the opposite way of us. I like this floor where it looks like a rock texture on the ground. Full of leaves scattered about as well. Like all these little details, I really like them. We got two dogs howling at each other, it looks like, or talking to each other. Yeah, I guess the conversation's over. A little bit of a frame hiccup here. But so far, it's actually been a pretty smooth region, which I'm always happy with. Oh, we got a chessboard here, too. It looks like somebody's maybe done some potting. Maybe that's where all the flowers came from, this house. Oh, we got like a umbrella light over here. That's a neat setup. It looks like we have some Zen gardens here as well. Different designs. Yeah, some nautical stuff on the walls as well. I think that frame right there with the fish was actually for sale at Missing Melody. And some sparkly lanterns up here too. It looks like we're just about back at the lake with all the lanterns. There is this little bit over here, but I think we can get over there by the trail anyways. Just have to go a little bit back to where we were before, where the reindeer were. Yeah, you can see the full-on lake that the spot we started on when we started the video is right in the center of this, and you can see all the lanterns floating up in the water here. That's a really nice little touch, I think. another fox statue here. I was about to say kitsune, but that's a one-tailed one, so I'm assuming that's a regular fox. Maybe another one of these little streams going through here. Yeah, it looks like the little bit we still have to look at is right up here on this hillside. Has a nice little road up here, the nice little like wheat or whatever this is. Yeah, it looks almost like we went up into the sky with all this clouds here and the moon. It's all pretty neat. Can we open the door? Yeah, we can. It's almost dreamlike up here, I think. Yeah, we have all these clouds, and we also have the whales down below too, which actually make a noise when they smack into the water, from what I'm hearing. Yeah, there we go. Pretty neat. We can probably just go ahead and hop down here, I think. We have another gate here, but I think this one's kind of in some deep water here, and there's no flying, so... Yeah, we can see the whales pretty clearly right here, though. Yeah, I think that's about it. It's actually a fairly... It's a pretty fairly smooth way going through here. Like, there's not much issue with the frames or anything like that, so I'm always happy with how people can optimize their sims like this. It's always something I always look for when I go through foresty sims, because forest sims tend to be the worst on the frames, but this is an absolutely wonderful place to go through. Well, that's it for Dord, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys next time, real soon.